Hello, people. Good evening, everyone. Hope the YouTube guys are able to listen me now. And the people on Zoom, we were not able to. We logged in once again because people who were watching us from YouTube, they were facing some challenges. So, guys, Zoom platform, people may not be in a position to join now because I've already closed the doors and the auto acceptance is no longer working. So and those who want to join now, they can have a look at the YouTube. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and raise it on YouTube. As you are already a part of WhatsApp group, you can just text me directly on WhatsApp as well. So what are we going to do today, guys? Okay, to start with, we will launch a process that is capable of turning around things. Like, it will just amazingly turn around the things, how things work at office. And we will be actually replicating the model, how we use and how we place the people at work in their different projects. We will replicate that model in our particular platform, Meet the Experts. So it is really going to be very good, people. Okay, so first of all, to start with something new, most of the people who are there on the first two groups have been placed. So something good to start with. So but we will keep improving. We will keep improving again and again. We have many more initiatives that we will be launching. And today initiative, let's go ahead for it, guys. So how do we do, people? Do you know that there is something known as bench? There is something known as deployable pool at corporate offices. So what exactly is it? They have multiple projects, people. Corporate office, they have multiple projects. For an example, if you are working with a firm named Cognizant, they will have multiple projects. And once your assignment in one particular project ends, then these people will deploy you back in a something known as bench. It is a deployable pool. And from here, there will be resource managers aligned with you. And these resource managers will help you to get new projects. That is how exactly it works. So what exactly the average time when it comes to the deployment of people from bench to project, I can say that is average time is 25 days. If there is some ramp up happening, people get selected much early than that. And there is a specific process that is being followed there, and this process makes the entire difference. So what exactly people do, guys? The day one, when, just hear me very carefully and try to bring all these things into practice in your job search platform as well, in your job search process as well. Day one is that they have a discussion with the resource manager. The resource manager is a point of HR point of contact, who is responsible for placing these people to all the available projects which are internally available. And if nothing is available internally, no internal resources available, it is then these people go ahead and give for external hiring. So that is what a bench manager does, one of the responsibilities. So there is the first discussion. What exactly happens? In the first discussion with bench manager, a bench manager discusses with the person about the do's and don'ts, how he should plan his or how she should plan his or her process, about how he should plan and strategize the time when he or she is on bench. These are the related discussions. Some time frame is set, the skill set of the person is collected, also it is decided that which all are the skills wherein a person can go ahead and train himself on. Because generally what happens is that the requirements that comes in, you will not get a requirement into one particular skill set. For an example, if you are selected for a Unix role, if you are specialized in Unix role, the requirement generally comes with, like, they would need a person who has worked on Unix, and they would need a person who also knows a PL SQL. So a person who is on Unix, he has to upskill himself and learn something related to PL SQL as well. So all these things are decided on the day one. All these things are decided on the day one, and the timeline is set. Like, first the 10 days, just track specifically for the locations that you are aspiring for. And then if something doesn't work, then open ahead for more skill sets, different sort of discussions. So the point here is that this thing is missing from the job seekers now. What they do is they randomly keep applying without any specific process, without any specific planning. They keep applying for the jobs. But what ultimately happens is that until they realize that things are not working, they lose that particular time. They lose that particular time, and like much before they realize, 10 to 15 days are already over. So the first thing is that you have to re-evaluate yourself on the day one. When you are starting to look for jobs, you have to see where do you stand, what is your skill set, which all are the skills wherein you can upgrade yourself or self on, what are the timelines, do you have any specific timelines, how 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 rigorously do you want to work only in your location of preference, or are you open for other locations as well? And slowly you have to do a follow up. So let me share my screen, people. Let me share my screen. I will show you something like how to do list. It would help you to understand it better. Okay, where is it? Here we go. How rigorously do you want to work only in your location of preference, or are you open for other locations as well? And slowly you just give me a sec, guys. Just give me a sec. How do I move this? Mhm. This particular sheet. So first thing, what you have to do is, as soon as you start reflecting on bench, first thing is how things happen. The first thing is discussion with the resource managers. Comments. Entire job job search process is sketched and guidelines are drawn. Okay, so this is what it is going to be. And guys, what we are doing is, now we will be launching a program where we will make people to work with you as resource managers. So we will follow the same practice. So whoever becomes a part of this particular program, they get an opportunity, they get aligned to a specific resource manager, and they will do all these things for you. They will guide you, they will help you to set your notifications, they will help you to set the duration on the bench, they will do all these things for you, they will work in very closely with you. Okay, so this is what is our new initiative is going to be. And it would just turn around the time about how do you search the job, or how soon do you get the job, so all these things. So what is happening now is discussion with resource management. What are the comments? The entire guidelines. So similarly on our platform, whenever someone joins a particular platform, on the day one, he will interact, he will have a discussion with a professional HR point of contact. So we will have our own HR point of contact, and accordingly we will start having discussions with these people. Okay, so this is point number one. The second point is, as you know, we all have as a job seeker, we all explore different platforms. There are different search engines like monster hai, फिर उसके बाद timesjob.com hai. There are so many platforms. Even in office, even in offices, there are some internal portals hai, offices may be. So these as a job seeker, the person who is on deployable pool, he also have to regularly visit that job portal and have to apply for the jobs from there. If there is any specific job which he cannot apply, he has to bring it to the notice of the resource manager who applies on behalf of him. Or there is one more thing, is that if someone is applying on Aspire, he has to bring to the notice of resource manager. So what is going to happen here? If office we talk about, for example, in Cognizant internal pool, internal job search engines. So in office, there are internal job search engines known as Aspire, different companies have different names. Cognizant, mein, there is something known as Aspire. So what you have to do is you have to start exploring on your own as well. You have to start exploring on your own as well in the external job search engines. जो भी अपने external job search engines है, like Monster है, Naukri है, career pages है, you have to start focusing on this, like explore on job search engines and career pages. Okay, so this is another thing, explore the job search engines and explore the career pages. इसके बाद क्या है guys, first of all there will be a discussion. Whoever nominates for this particular program, we will have a discussion with you, and whoever is unable to nominate for this particular program, you have to ensure that on the day one, as soon as you start reflecting on, as soon as you are available for job, you self evaluate yourself and see how it can be done. Day two, second thing is that we ask people in office, we ask people to apply on the internal job site and bring it to the notice of resource manager. Similarly, you have to start applying for jobs. You have to start applying for jobs in career pages and job search engines and bring it to the notice of the person who will be assigned to you. As of now, as this is the first module, this is the stage one, I myself is thinking to front end it. I will specifically reserve my 1 hour a day for this particular activity and will work with you people on this, whoever people nominates from themselves. Okay, and so what will apply on the job search engines and bring it to our notice. Okay, guys, third option third option is the people who are there, the resource managers, they share the resumes directly to the project managers in the form of emails, like resumes being shared in the form of emails. So what exactly happens, people? Whenever any new requirement comes in, whenever a new requirement comes in, the resource manager, he will get notified from a project manager. The resource manager will explore the people who are available and he will accordingly share the resumes. So now what we are going to do, we don't have any specific projects, right? But you know that we get so many emails, which are related to specific jobs. What we will do is, now as a job manager, we can't post resume on your behalf, but we will bring specific jobs to your notice. For example, if your skill set is Java, we will bring specific jobs related to Java to your notice. And at the same time, we will guide you about how to write an email, how to write a cover letter, and how to share it, and then follow up, and all these things will come into picture. So how happens in office, resumes being shared in the form of emails by resource managers. resource managers Guys, I want you to listen to it very carefully, because this particular thing is capable of changing everything, and we are taking that initiative. We will be going a step ahead, and the people who are a part of this particular program, who want to join this particular program, we will personally share with them the job requirements specific to their job skill sets, and we will also train them about how to go ahead and how to apply for the job. And these are the things which will make a massive difference. So activity as per the job search group, we point of contacts will bring specific job posts, should bring job posts matching the skill set of the people. So this is something very important, people, guys. Okay, as of now, we randomly post. Our team is working. We get different requirements from different channels, different platforms, and we post it. Once we bring this particular program into practice, and the people who are a part of this program, they will get selected job posts. For example, if you are worried and not getting jobs, if you are unable to explore the job WhatsApp group that we have, if you are worried like not getting a job, the team will provide you the jobs. Team will provide you the job search, job post, and they will ask you, they will guide you about how to go ahead with the posting of the jobs. Okay, so it's interesting, guys, right? So the whole idea is to change the entire process, guys. The whole idea is to change the entire process about how the people look for jobs. We are going to make it massive. This is a trial run. We are going to make it very massive, people. So just be there. Specific job post will be shared. Comments. Specific specific matching job posts will be shared. Okay, what next, people? What next? There's job description. Resource manager. As a resource manager, he will not share your resume. He will not share your resume with the project managers until they share us the job description. This is how job description is important. You tell me one thing. If you are searching for a job, how many times have you went through the particular job description and align your resumes accordingly? Have you done this? Have you done this? The few people will say yes. Okay, Suresh is saying that he has done it. Great. Rinku has also done it. As Balaji is saying no. That's the fact is that you do not do, many people they ignore these facts. So job description is so important that we will not source the profiles to the managers if they are not providing us the proper job description. So job description, reviewing a job description. Reviewing a job description is 4 tasks. Reviewing a job description. Let's reviewing a job description and and elaborating and aligning your resume by elaborating the required skill sets. Let's understand the importance of this particular point. Okay, whenever we post any requirement, to any specific project, the thing is we ask the person to elaborate the skill sets which are required as per the job description. So every time, most of the times, every time whenever the job is being posted, we ask person to ensure that he has updated all the related skill sets in in the resume. If he has already not done, we will ask him to update it. And then we will share it. So now what we are going to do, guys, we'll provide you the post. Okay, if we have a job description with us, if we have a job discussion with us, the specific point of contacts from our team, they will ask you to align your resumes according to the job description. They will help you in doing that. They will guide you in doing that. They will not sit and do with you in one-to-one discussion or something like that, but they will guide you in doing that. They will ask you about which point needs to be highlighted. Okay, so that is going to be making a big difference, people. Big difference. These are the things which makes a difference, because if you are not aligning your job description, if you're not aligning your resume, to the specific job description, the manager will just overlook it. So no doubt, we have your resumes, the base resumes which you work on will already be there with us. But if the job description asks, if the job description is something about completely new skill set, completely new thing, then you have to elaborate the things which you have done according to the job description. It should not be faking, people. Okay, if you have done that, elaborate it. POC, POC will guide you with the with updating, elaborating the profile as per the job description. So guys, this is very important, okay? So these are the small things which are going to make a major difference, and things will drastically change. Guys, there are much more. Okay, so what exactly happens? Then there are multiple proposals. Guys, as a resource manager makes multiple proposals for one specific resume. So guys, it is not that your resume is only shared for one specific requirement. No. At the same time, your resume is shared with multiple requirements that are available. So what does this mean, people? You just getting satisfied by sharing and applying for one specific post and sitting back waiting for the response will not work, people, will not work. We as managers, we as resource managers, when we work on corporate deployable pools, we ask our teammates to ensure that they work with the specific resource, the person who is looking for a job, and share his resume to different project managers, highlighting that the profiles are available on a first come first serve basis. As you as a job seeker, you also have to share your resumes for multiple requirements. You have to share your resumes for multiple requirements. Sharing your resume to one requirement and just waiting back is not going to help. Okay, so here we go. What will our POCs do? The POCs will share multiple requirement as and when they come through. So as and when the people will come through requirements, the things will be posted. It won't be like POCs will not hold back them and just share only one requirement. So you have to keep applying. So this is another thing. Guys, believe me, guys. Okay, how many people are there on Zoom? Like 12 people are there on Zoom currently. 12 people are currently there on Zoom. Just hold on the line, guys. Just hold on the line. Okay, guys. So coming to it. So whoever is watching us on YouTube, or whoever are there with us on Zoom as of now, just have a look at all these points. Just have a look at all these points. Okay, just have a look at all these points and see how you are working towards it. It's not yet over. You have to see that you work towards all these things. Who people who join with us for the particular program, it's going to be very easy for them. Who are not going to join, I want everyone to join, so I will not give the option, people. Okay, so ensure that you start following all these things and you will find the difference. Uske baad, guys, what we do as a resource manager, we daily follow up. With the people. As a resource manager, we daily follow up with the people who are looking for a job. So what exactly we do? Daily follow up. Resource manager daily follow ups with the project team. So as resource manager, he will daily follow up with the specific project team. Similarly, people, you also have to start daily following up. I will share a template with you. I will share a template with the people so that you can accordingly start tracking things. Okay. So our POCs will share a template wherein you will track your application status and daily follow up with the team. Okay. Just hear me out very carefully, okay? Just hear me out very carefully. These are some important things. Okay, so a template will be shared with you. You have to daily track. You have to daily track your progress on that particular template. What else, people? And daily track people. I have seen the people saying that yesterday I shared a resume. So should I do a follow up now? Go ahead and do it on the next day, because as a recruiter, they will get many many emails. On one day, a recruiter will get hundreds of emails, thousands of email as well. We used to get like 1,500 emails on an average, including notifications. So you have to do a follow up, or else your resume will get lost. Okay, so what? Do a follow up. It is very important. After that, cross skilling, guys. Cross skilling. So resource managers, they suggest you which trainings you should side by side go and apply for. Which trainings should you go for? This is also done by a resource manager. So ideally speaking, if I gave an example, right? If you are a person working on Unix skill set, what will be helpful for you? If you have Python as a skill set, PL/SQL will be helpful for you. So all this kind of stuff, right? If you are looking for to get into data science, and if you have only worked on Python, then do PL/SQL. Try to get some experience in, try to improve your mathematical skills as well. So these type of skills and guidance, you have to add more flavors to your skill set. So cross skilling, adding more flavors to your skill set. It's not randomly switching from one skill set to another. Okay, it's not randomly switching from one skill set to another. It's about adding flavors to your skill set. If you are a Java person, which frameworks can you add more to your skill set? You upgrade your technology according to the latest things that are happening, and that is what upskilling means. That is what cross skilling means. Okay, POCs will guide you on cross skilling part. Guys, we will also be soon launching our own training thing as well. It's all like all the people who are there in our group will be a part of this thing. We will come up with few things which would help you in generating your additional income as well. For an example, if we have anyone in our group who is into Java, and if he really is interested to contribute to the group by teaching the people, so we will conduct some trainings. He can be the trainer. He can take that initiative to teach the people. And yes, we won't let it free. There will be like we will ask people. We will charge something. We will charge something, and the person who acts as a trainer will also get something out of it. So there are more things which are under plan, guys. Okay. So cross skilling. What after cross skilling, guys? We interact, the job resource managers interact with people on call on weekly basis. Whoever is looking for a job, generally on weekly basis there is a discussion with a job seeker. Even if he is on a bench in office, there is a discussion. So one to one discussion, one to one weekly discussion with the job seekers. So what we will do, POCs will have a one-to-one interaction with the job seekers. So we will not leave anything unturned, guys. Okay, our logic is very simple. जो सब चीजें जो ऑफिस में करते हैं, it within no time person get placed. And ऑफिस में प्लेस कैसा होता है गाइस, राइट? ऑफिस में, राइट, इट्स ओनली वन ऑफिस वेयर विच वी आर ट्राइंग टू cater requirements. And if we talk about placing in an open market, there are so many companies who are working on the requirements. So placing in an open market will be much more faster. Ideally speaking, there are more opportunities. So placing you in a market would be somewhat much more easy if you do it in a right possible way. Okay, so we will help you in doing that. Weekly we will have discussions with you. Another thing is that ये discussions में what we will do, as in these discussions we will provide you guidance on how to clear an interview. And whatever the chances you, whatever the questions you have, whatever the queries you have, clear an interview, we will answer all your doubts in a form of one-to-one Zoom discussion. Okay, so we will do this. Uske baad, there's availability on Messenger. Guys, in office, the people who are looking for jobs, they can get in touch with the recruiters, they can get in touch with the resource managers, they can just text them stating about their concern or stating if they need any help, they just text them. And we have different messengers for that. Same would be the thing here. But the response will not be immediate. Even in office, guys, we try to respond ASAP, but we are so much occupied that we reserve one specific time for responding to the messages as well. Same would be the thing here. One-to-one messenger guidance. One-to-one availability, one-to-one messenger availability. Okay. So we or POCs will be available on WhatsApp. Okay, on the WhatsApp. So whoever accepts this initiative, they join us and they get a liberty again to text or people. The POC specifically, guys, I am thinking to manage this program on my own. Although there are some other folks, but as of now, I want to see that these things go very smoothly, and then I will pitch in other people as well. Okay, POCs will revert on the specific time. So we will define a time slot because we also have our work. So we will define a specific time slot and accordingly we will revert back to you. And after that, people, the 10th point is all these things that we do, we closely monitor it. We very closely monitor it. Okay, how do we track it? How do we monitor it? Closely monitoring and tracking the progress. Okay. POCs will review your progress. Okay, so at office, the resource managers review your progress. Here, the point of contacts that we assign, they will review your progress. Guys, this is what we are planning to do. Seems to be interesting, guys, right? Just okay. These are the things that we are planning to do, and believe me, guys, these particular things will take a job search process into completely new level. Now what is happening in, no one is doing these type of things, and someone there who is guiding you and coordinating and guiding you whenever required will make the major difference. So the biggest takeaway for you will be biggest takeaway for you here will be that you will get specific job post. You will be, someone will be there to guide you on regular basis, as these people are there at offices, the bench managers are there. There will be people who guide you. What first, the first thing will be the people. Okay, this is going to be a 45-day program, guys. This is going to be a 45-day program. Whoever opts to join this particular program can let me know the names, can text me back. I will share a form. They can just update the details to me. The people who are there on Zoom can just text me, and the people who are watching on YouTube, feel free to text me on our WhatsApp or text me one to one. I've just closed the doors of WhatsApp to only admin access, because in few of the groups, like, messages were getting spammed and it was not just looking good. So first of all, what we will do, what you get, as soon as you join this particular program, a resource manager will very closely work with you. There will be a first one-to-one discussion with you. There would be about a guide, the guidance, and on the basis of that, you have to start your job search process. Point number two, you will have to track all the requirements that you have been proposing for, that you have been sharing your resumes for. You have to do a proper follow up. A template will be shared with you, and you have to capture the status regularly there, and you have to bring it back to the notice of the resource manager who is going to be assigned with you. Point number three, you will be shared emails and the job post, email IDs and job posts of the skill sets which are matching your own requirements. So now what we do in our WhatsApp groups, we share generalized statement, generalized posts are there, but the people who are there a part of this program or team will specifically be working to provide you specific job posts which are matching your requirement. Other than that, POCs will guide you about aligning your resumes to the specific job descriptions. Guys, I've missed one thing, okay? In offices, we don't do this because ultimately there is nothing specifically known as ATS. We personally manage things out there. But here in open platforms, there is applicant tracking system. We will guide the people. We will share a webinar with them. We will share a ATS template with them, and we will ask them to update, yeah, their resume in that particular format. We will share a cover letter with them. We will share a template of cover letter with them. So ये सब चीजें अपन करने वाले हैं. उसके बाद जो है, multiple requirements में you will have to share it, a daily follow up, your daily follow up, and bring it to the notice of resource point of contacts. Point of contacts will update you about the cross skilling. They will give you some tasks that will help you to understand where you are required to upskill your skill set. They will also provide you some of the details wherein you can go for trainings if it is available with them. Okay, and what it is, then there will be a weekly follow-up. There will be a weekly follow-up discussion wherein there will be a Zoom call with the people who join for this particular program. There will be one-to-one Zoom call. On weekends there will be a Zoom call, and we will try to solve all the queries of yours, and we will streamline further your job search process, and we will just open up things accordingly. People who join this particular program are free to text. People who join this particular program are free to text to the resource managers, and we will get back to you. We may not get back to you instantly, but we will fix a specific time line or specific hour wherein your post will be responded. Closely monitoring and tracking the process. Ultimately, how do you do this? Let's look at this sheet. So you have to update your details. From which date you started looking for a job, like date of availability. If you are looking for a job from 1st of September, this date will come here. and this date will be automatically updated. I will share this template with you. I have put in some formula there. So if in case, it will give you the number of days since when are you looking for a job, and this will help you to accordingly track. Now if you talk about company applied for, is company applied for Accenture. When did you apply for Accenture? Maybe on 2nd October. How many days you since you applied from? Again, there is a formula. You applied it 18 days back. What is the source? Is it experts speak group, or is it any other group? What is the response? Is there a response? Follow up. Did you do the follow up? When did you do the follow up? Follow up done. Date of follow up. Status. What happened? Selected, rejected, in process, and any additional comment like waiting for the response. So which trainings did you attend? Did you attend when you are searching for a job? Trainings attended, maybe Spring, or maybe some other frameworks, maybe advanced Java. Experience gained. This experience is not the experience of your skill set. It is more like learnings gained. What did you learn from this job search? If you were rejected in a job search, updated here, what was the reason of rejection? If you are not able to clear the interview, what was the reason of not clearing the interview? Write it here and apply this. Fix this. Fix this. Fix the challenge. Okay. Fix the challenge. Fix the challenge. The challenge faced. So maybe you were not able to clear the interview, you were not able to speak properly, or your resume was not good. So fix it. And when you are applying for next job opportunity, like Cape Gemini, Guys, if we talk about Cape Gemini, right? 20th, or what is the date today? That's 20th October is the last date of the current requirements that they have. If you have applied, just update the date here. When did you apply for that? So what will happen is that people, this particular this particular sheet will help you in tracking what all opportunities you have applied for, and this will help you to do a proper follow. So we will share these things with you as well. So now what, guys? Seems to be interesting stuff, right? Let me stop sharing the screen. Okay, guys, this seems to be a really good stuff, right? So what? How do you now participate in it? Guys, believe me, ये जो particular program है, it will just turn around things. And we are launching it here. It will be a 45-day program. And all those who join us for this particular program by tomorrow evening will not have to pay even a single thing for that. Thus, we will be aligning some price because we will make people work with you. We will make people to get specific requirements, specific time. We ourselves will invest more time with you, wherein we guide you people like about ATS and all that stuff. We will have discussions with you, some training suggestions. So basically, some charges would be required. So the people who join this program by tomorrow evening, we will we will accept them all for free, guys. We will accept them all for free. You won't have to pay even a single rupee. Okay. The actual charge, what I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to value somewhere around 400 rupees to it. I'm planning to value about 400 rupees to it for 45 days. The duration of this program would be 45 days for one specific registration. Our team will be working with you for 45 days and we will fix all the challenges. We will personally handhold you. We will guide you. We will post job posts related to your requirement. We will suggest you what things needs to be done, what things not needs to be done. And this program for 20 45 days, there will be a close guidance. So guys, what you have to do in return, guys, we want you people to be serious about this. Whenever required, whenever we feel a need, we will text you, we will WhatsApp you. As of now, I will be personally handling this. I will set a specific timeline. I will tell it personally connected to the people who nominate for this particular program. I will guide you. So you have to be responsible. You have to respond to the text which I share with you. You have to be receptive. You have to apply the learnings into practice. And once just that is only what is required. And see then how the things will turn for you. Guys, believe me, my observation is that there is a slight difference. In offices, we work as professionals and help people in getting allocated. In here, what is happening is there are consultancies, there are many consultancies, there are many recruiters, there are many people who work as helping hands. What they do is they randomly share the resumes to you, the requirements to you, and you go ahead and apply it. What it does is, if no one is guiding you, you are just applying to the requirements one after a day, one after another day. But ultimately, you're not applying it in proper way. You're not uploading the job description according to, you're not uploading your resume according to job description, you're not writing a proper cover letter. So how will things happen? Things will not happen. And till the time you realize that, you end up in missing special time, maybe 1 month, 2 months, this time just goes off within no time, and other people are getting selected instead of you. That is the worst part of it. So the guidance, we will be hand holding you people for 45 days. So whoever wants to be a part of this particular program, it's free, people. Whoever registered till tomorrow evening, it's going to be free. And I will be taking only a few specific registrations. To start with, the first batch, I will take only 15 to 20 registrations, and the registrations that I get are more than 15, they will be tracked for the next batch. Okay, so they will be tracked for the next batch. I will only take 15 people at a time. So make quick decisions. Ensure that you, I will be sharing a form. Ensure that you respond back to that form, update your details, and accordingly, I will get back to you. Guys, believe me, it's going to be a game changer. It will change the entire way how job search takes place. So hope you like. Okay, okay, okay. Guys, if you have any specific queries, if the people on Zoom, if you have any specific queries, just text me. I will just have a sip of water. Just text me the queries if you have. I will just get back to you. People in YouTube who are watching there, people. Okay, so if you have any queries, just text it to me. I will just have a sip of water. I will give 3 minutes, and then I will get back and respond to your queries. Okay, guys. So this is really going to be very massive. This is really going to be very massive. This will change your entire job search process. So, okay. Yeah, so you can join in. You, as soon as you fill the form, either myself will text you or someone from our team will text you back, and we will start working accordingly. Okay, Suresh is saying 15 people. Yeah. So by 15 people, I will take only first 15 people in first batch. But if the number goes more than 15, if the number goes more than 15, but if still the person has submitted the form by tomorrow end of the day, he too will be considered as a part of free enrollment. Maybe we'll start working with him a bit late, but yes, that too will be a free enrollment. No, Somya. We won't be going ahead with any of the discount here. It's like 400 rupees. It's going to be. The thing is, if you pay something, right, you value the program more. If you are not paying for the workshop, you would be somewhat taking it very lightly. So we want you guys, whoever are there as a part of this particular program, we want you to ensure that you also put in your best step, because we will be guiding you. But if you are not ready to put your best step and not ready to follow the guidance, then there is no point. So we want people who really are ready to take that step. And yes, you have to pay a 400 rupees, and ultimately it's good for you, and it's so valuable, something which we are provided. It's like 400 is like nothing in front of the value that we are providing. So guys, by today end of the day, I will be sharing the form in our WhatsApp group. Yeah, thank you so much, thank you so much. Yeah, it's like it's going to work wonders, Sumit. Okay, it's going to actually work. It will turn around the thing. The reason being, uh, this is the thing which is missing. Just imagine a situation: if we are placing a person in an office, if we are placing a person, it ideally speaking just takes 30 days on an average. But if you explore job as a job seeker in the open market, it takes so much time. It takes like 2 months, 3 months, it goes off. And if we provide you, if there is someone who is providing you that hand holding and guiding you on the stuffs, like all the specific stuffs that you need to do, your job search process will reduce. So now someone may say that okay, job seekers are more in open market. Yes, so jobs are also there more in open market. Yes, so accordingly you have to take the steps and things will be very good for you. So guys, this is going to be the turning step, guys. Okay, I will just close the session, guys. So we'll see you there. I will share the form. Ensure that everyone who see this particular program apply for this particular program. We'll see you there, because this is actually going to change the things for you, specifically those people who are really worried and not getting jobs for since long. You are supposed to be a part of this program. Do not miss it, guys. Thank you so much, people. Thank you. We'll see you there. We'll share the seat with you, the form with you. Take care, people.